What is going on, guys? Welcome to this special video ahead of this week's Monaco Grand Prix. We are going to do a 15-lap race from last to first with Fernando Alonso, trying to get him his 33rd. And as we already go off into turn 1, we make up several positions and we are up in P9 already just after the first corner. And we are now right behind the Invicta of myself as we go through the casino square down to Mirabeau. Into the next corner we go and we clip the Haas and he flips over and we are up to P7 already into the hairpin. And now we're right behind the Red Bull of Isaac Hadjar and he punts me into the wall and I get stuck in the barriers and somehow while reversing we lose 5 positions as Liam Lawson overtakes me on the exit into the tunnel. And now down to the harbor chicane. Can we make a move down the inside? Yes, we can. No, we can't, as he squeezes me on the exit of the chicane and stays in front of me in P11. But now into the Tabak corner we go, and the Haas flips again, and I get squeezed onto the runoff area into the chicane. We go and make up the place on the Haas, and now also on the AlphaTauri into the final corner, and we're up to P10 after a lap. And then now we overtake Leonardo Fornaroli in the other Invicta, and now we caught up to Nico Hülkenberg and again to myself as we come to the hairpin. Into this corner we go. On the inside I had a little look on Nico Hülkenberg and we're up to P8. Next up ahead is me. Can we overtake me? Exiting the Nova chicane into the Tabak corner, and I give myself a small love tap, and then the safety car gets deployed. 3 laps later the safety car comes into the pits again, so we are finally released to continue racing, and myself gets a way better start than Fernando Alonso. And into the first corner we are luckily not too far away behind me and we overtake myself, and so we are up in P7 now with Fernando Alonso, but not so quick as me. I nearly took out Fernando Alonso as driving the AI and me driving Fernando Alonso, but somehow I managed to stay in front of him. And then we overtake Devon Butler now into the new chicane and we're up to P6. Next up ahead is Isaac Hadjar, who put me in the wall before, and now we've closed up to him again. But what is the Ferrari doing ahead? He's pulling up both Red Bulls, and now we make a triple overtake into race cars around the outside of the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc, and he nearly puts me in reverse, but somehow I managed to stay in front of him and get him overtaken. And now we're here right behind Aiden Jackson into the Nova chicane. We go once again, and he hops over the curb and he loses the car and it turns me around, and the barrier sends me flying as we touch the Red Bull and the Color Sport racing car, and then somehow we get reset onto the track. And half a lap later, we caught up to Aiden Jackson again into the hairpin. We overtake him on the inside, and we're up to P4 now finally. Next up ahead are still both Red Bulls. Max Verstappen now behind Isaac Hadjar on track. And into race cars, we've caught up to them both with 2 bubble sectors and 38 seconds on our previous lap time. Now 42 seconds down to the start finish straight, and we set the new fastest lap with 1 minute 10 seconds and a few hundreds. Now it's through the first corner we are finally overtaking Max Verstappen and exiting the casino square. We now also overtake Isaac Hadjar and we're up to P2 now. Next up ahead is just only Lewis Hamilton who is left to deny us from winning our 33rd. Into the hairpin we go, the tightest corner of the F1 calendar, and a few laps later he comes into the pits and I decided to add another lap onto this tire so that we can try and overcut on him and hope that this is possible to make it up. As we come to the end of lap 9, into the pits we go, changing to the soft tires, and on the pit exit it's close with Lewis Hamilton, but somehow we manage in the first corner to stay in front of Lewis Hamilton, which means that we're finally leading the race with Fernando Alonso. And now we can really hope that we can win the race with Fernando Alonso, as Lewis Hamilton had a little look into the casino square but wasn't able to commit for a move, and 5 laps later we stumble over a back marker.
What are you doing, man? What the hell?
I think the Cadillac's mirrors still don't really work, as he wasn't able to see me, but now side by side with him into Raskas, and he still doesn't let me by, so I try the up and under move, and we're finally overtaking him, and
at least we've got DRS. And there are more cars!
Into turn 1 we go up and head next is another Cadillac. Somehow he was able to let us by. I think he saw us in the mirror.
Alright. Alright. Around the outside.
There we just lapped in Sauber on the outside, as he again didn't see me or didn't want to let me pass. And as we begin the final lap, we quickly shoot past an Invicta.
Final lap, final lap. What the hell? Alright, alright. I've seen all, but not this.
As we drive through the casino square, there was just a huge pileup in the first corner. And here we are, exiting the Nuva chicane. A few other cars still to lap.
Whatever.
Into the second swimming pool chicane, we make a huge lunge on the inside, and then the switchback move to hopefully lap the Racing Bull car, but it seemed like to be a bit difficult, and we try the up and under move again, and again we've got the DRS.
We've got another DRS. Great, great.
That's it. That's the win. An amazing job.
And that's it for today. Here's the podium. And then we'll see the results. Fernando Alonso finally won his 33rd. And this is amazing. Because I don't think he will do it in real life. And here are the results. A crazy top 3 with Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Combined 13 World Championships, by the way. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.